In today's episode of Help I Sexted My Boss, we talk about secret signals you give your partner when you want to leave a party or social situation.
Some people give wide eyes. And talking of wide, we're giving advice on giving birth.
Hello and welcome to our Friday episode. This is where we see how much extra content we can squeeze into your week. Random things that have been sent in, extra bits that have been going on, and how our advice went down with you, our G&Divas.
You all right?
How have you had a picture of Julie Andrews in background for?
You are just so unobservant.
That's really cool.
Yes, it's been there for weeks.
Has it actually?
I want even to say months.
Has it been? It's signed by Julie Andrews?
Yes.
That's amazing. Who got you that?
Christian.
Christian got you that?
Yes.
He got me a bloody bookmark.
No, I thought he got you the scripts of the Royal Family.
Oh, yeah, he did, actually.
Yeah, quite.
He did. Did he get you that?
Yes.
Oh, how lovely.
I know, so we've stuck it behind me.
How long's that been there?
Oh, for months, love. Why don't you... Do you want me to move out the way and you can just take a full view?
For people listening, let me paint a picture here. Give you this... you're blocking the camera, dickhead.
Be our eyes.
Yeah, I'll be our eyes for our listener. Paint the scene. There's a shelf behind us, and it's got a picture of Julie Andrews on there. It's got a podcast award that we won. Silver. I mean, yeah. Pictures of us. I've seen them in Benidorm. We've got some plants, the Help I Sexted My Boss books, both hardback and paperback. Both of which are out now.
Yes.
And available to buy. sextedmyboss.com/book. Oh yeah, pots, little bits. Yeah, pictures, knitting, a hard hat, a picture of Diego. Where's my picture of Frank?
We've also now got, it's a new edition, we've got an Anne Boleyn duck that one of the G&Divas gave me, because they know I like rubber ducks, and obviously my husband in a previous life was Anne Boleyn.
Yeah.
So what's not to like?
Oh, okay.
Lovely.
How's your life?
Oh, my life's absolutely groovy, thank you. I'm just lubing myself up ready for Belfast and Dublin.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So, yeah, we'll be in Belfast.
Indeed. We lost you in, was it Belfast or Dublin?
Dublin.
Dublin last time.
You always Irish shame me. If I remember correctly.
Irish shame?
Well, when we're in Ireland, Northern Ireland, you shame me.
It's got nothing to do with where we were. We just lost you.
Yeah, well, you fell in a bin in Belfast. A lot of people don't talk about that. Did he or did he not fall in a bin, producer Ben?
It was a truck, wasn't it?
It was a van.
I also had a meltdown at Belfast Airport at 7 in the full on ringing my mum in tears, but that was for another moment.
Wasn't your bliss hour then,
It
was it?
wasn't my
No.
bliss hour, no. I was very stressed, very rushed, and I'd, again, I can't say no, I'd got out of the piss with Mairead, Ella.
Yeah.
And I'd not.
So looking back, who was to blame?
Mairead.
Oh, okay. Anyone but you.
She was like, here, come on, we'll go out for one, sure, we'll have one, we'll have no shot, come on, let's have a little one, come on. I got home at 3 in the morning, the taxi was at 4:30.
Right.
I'll just have a little nap on this bed. Next thing you know, I think, bang on door.
Well, bless you. Hannah sent us a hyacinth bouquet reel about the secret signals you send your partner when it's time to leave an event. So we asked what the G&Diva's method of choice was. Liam uses his children or dog as an excuse, which is hilarious because he has neither.
Oh, does he not?
No, it's a joke.
Oh, I envy people with kids. So you can get out of all sorts with kids. Sorry, can't make it. Kids aren't well.
Yeah.
Sorry, couldn't get a sitter. Can't make it. Sorry, so-and-so's playing up. Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Rasheen uses the safe word papaya when they're ready to leave. I mean, I'd love to see you try to get that in a sentence without the host noticing.
What's the Pope got to do with it?
No.
What's papaya? What does that mean? Is the Pope in it?
No, that's the papacy.
Oh, papacy.
And
what's papaya?
It's a fruit.
See, what did you do? Oh, don't know about you, but really fancy some papaya.
What's this wood polish? Has it got essences of papaya?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It's an odd word. Gemma says that she uses the late Queen's method and places her handbag on her other arm.
Brilliant.
Love it. Yes, but you are relying. I mean, I do think Her Late Majesty could get away with that because everybody would look at her, so you can pick up on it. I'm not convinced, Gemma. I don't want to besmirch you. Your other half or whoever you've gone to the party with is probably observing your every move. David prefers to slap his hands on his knees, stand up and say, right.
Right. That's such a bad thing. There's not enough people that do that now.
Yeah.
I say right all the time and people carry on. Like, right, if I'm saying right, I say right, we're ready, even though I'm 20 minutes late.
Yes. Nicola has adopted a sly approach of texting their partner. Yeah, you could do.
Let's leave.
And Sam goes for trying to make wide, prolonged eye contact. Try and make wide, prolonged eye contact with me, Jordan. It's not very subtle, is it? Yeah, right.
Wait there. I've done that since school.
Oh, shut up.
No, the thing, right, is it? Mum was...
Jordan's, for those listening on the podcast, making blowjob mannerisms that you would do in a school playground.
I used to be really good at that.
You need to practice more. On the other end of the scenario, Lynn's mum puts on her pyjamas to send her guests on their way when it's time for them to go.
Put your PJs on.
Mike and I used to say to each other, and it would only really work when we're sitting around a dining table, would you like any more water? And that would be a signal that we wanted to go.
Oh, was
but
it?
we forgot that was pre-COVID and we've got out of the habit now.
Okay.
This is from Dan. Dear William, Jordan and EPB, something miraculous happened in Leicester railway station the other day. I was with my 87-year-old nan, Wendy. She wandered off down to the platform whilst I purchased some snacks for the journey. I made my way onto platform 2 and couldn't find her anymore.
Oh, no.
So, as any normal person would do, started to call for her by name. I can see where this is going.
That is peak.
Turns out there were a number of G&Divas travelling that day, so I was pleasantly surprised when my response was met with, "Can I borrow your potato peeler?" During the commotion, my nan appeared across the way on the opposite platform, very confused as to why people were shouting for her potato peeler across the station platforms. Regards, Dan.
I think that's peak.
That's very funny.
That is peak. That's
love
brilliant. So they were going, Wendy. Why was he calling his nan Wendy?
Well,
because nan wouldn't stick
yeah.
her. Wendy! And I love that.
That's so funny.
That.
Thank you, Dan. This is from Charlotte. Dear
My
William.
legacy.
Okay.
What catchphrase have you created?
Oh, clinking is common.
Oh, yeah, fair. You've actually created more than me. I'll give you that.
No, I think equal.
Sprinkle, sparkle, spunk was pretty good.
That was you. Yeah. Dear William, Jordan and EPB, I wanted to chime in on the dead pets being put in the freezer chat. Oh, yes. We need a laugh. We have a tradition in my family that has been going on for over 15 years. Our family grave plant.
You know, I told that Frank story at the weekend to some guests. Went down like fart in a lift.
Well, it's because not everyone's got an excellent sense of humour.
It's my new go-to story, that and the shitting in the shoebox one always gets a laugh. Yeah, everyone's told the Frank story. This couple were mortified. So your mother placed the dog in the freezer? Yeah. Oh, how dreadful. Oh, Christ.
Oh. Some people just don't know comedy, do they?
No, they don't.
No,
they don't.
It's a huge tree planted. This is their family grave plant. It's a huge tree planted in a massive pot in my mum and dad's garden, so they can take it with them whenever they move. As it stands, we've got 3 family dogs in there, and my nan, well, a third of my nan anyway, because her ashes were split.
Wait, dog?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have also been informed that both my parents have requested to be put in there when they pass as well, so they can all be together. So this is a big pot, and that's from Charlotte. This is a big pot that presumably you just chuck the ashes in and it goes into the soil and helps the plant grow. Oh, it's an idea.
Would it, you know, like they say, put coffee granules in plants?
Yeah.
Would ashes make them grow? Would they grow like ears and shit? And lips.
Oh,
that sounds just like your mum, David.
That trunk reminds me of him. Yes. Well, maybe. I don't know.
It's a bit weird, isn't it?
That bush looks just like your grandmother. The next one. Dear William Jordan, EPB et al. I wanted to give you an update about my dog Uhtred and his crush Winnie. Oh, yes.
Oh, this was Uhtred.
Yes. Unfortunately, it would seem that doggy prophylactics are not widely available.
What's that mean?
condoms, sex things, are not widely available as per Jordan's suggestions. I had a chat with Winnie's parents to gather their thoughts. We both decided it would be cruel to separate two cute pups who are already in love, as per William's suggestion of walking them at different times. So the upshot is they've both had the op, and no physical cheeky bits are ever in contact. We've decided to just let them get on with it in the hope that they'll eventually get bored and pack it in. Thank you very much for your suggestions, though. Sincerely, Dan and Adam, Uhtred's dads, and Reese and Caitlin, Winnie's mum and dad.
We were glad that our advice helped.
Yes.
And you're right. Trust me, we age chill. They'll get bored. From what I've heard.
Yes.
Yeah, it'll just be like...
You're still in the prime of your life, aren't you?
Who?
You.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, we saw earlier with your...
Read the next one.
Gestures. Dear William, Jordan, and the whole Sexted team, I'm currently in my 3rd trimester and due to give birth this month.
What's that mean?
Like the 3rd part of the pregnancy, the final 3rd bit.
Oh, okay.
So tri is 3.
Sean's ready to pop now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, this might be from
that these days.
This might be her.
She's an absolute trooper.
Yeah.
Anyway, go on. He moved the other day in studio.
Oh.
And it was so beautiful, and you could see that it was really nice.
Oh,
yeah,
that's lovely.
She goes, George, come and feel this.
That's nice. And due to give birth this month, I've been going to antenatal classes. As part of the class, it gets you to think about things that relax you to help you through labour, such as music playlists. I started thinking about what I listen to that does chill me out. I love podcasts, and naturally my favourite podcast is Sexted. So I wanted to hear your thoughts on listening to your calming voices whilst in active labour.
Brilliant.
Wow. Would the podcast be too inappropriate for midwives and doctors? Should I be hearing Sprinkle Sparkle Spunk as I try to push the baby out of my nether regions?
Nether regions.
I look forward to hearing your thoughts on this and would appreciate a few shouts of push, woman, push. And that's from Heather.
Okay, first of all, Heather, doctors and nurses have the naughtiest, darkest sense of humour. So you've got, honestly,
Yes.
it's how they cope with all the shit they see day to day. A bit like people in the army and stuff. They've got a really dark sense of humour, so I won't worry about that. And secondly, yeah, we could practice. I think it's great.
Yes.
Okay, let's pretend that Heather's about to give birth now.
Okay. Open wide.
I
don't know what you say.
I don't think you say that.
Well, you can't. You don't have your legs shut.
Yeah, but-
I mean, I know that.
Yeah, but you wouldn't. His cervix is open.
Cervix.
Isn't it?
Cervix sounds like a bar of soap.
Well, the cervix. The cervix, when it's dilated. Is it diluted?
No, it's not diluted.
It's diluted. This is the one. When the cervix is diluted to 10 centimetres. Which isn't much.
No.
It's about that big.
You'd know what 10 centimetres is.
It's about that big.
Right.
So you don't have to tell them to open wide.
Okay.
This is the
Well,
worst.
move your legs apart.
Right,
is
I'm
probably what
sure.
I meant.
Well, then I'm not being funny, but she's not going to have her legs shut, is she?
No. Feet
Right.
in the stirrups.
Okay, right. And then we'll just push.
Deep breaths.
Deep breaths.
In for 7, out for 10.
That's how she got there in the first place.
Here it comes. Here it comes.
Push. Big push.
Oh,
Push. Push. Come on. Big push.
plop.
There you go. Also, use this if you're constipated.
Yeah. Wow. Well, this is the first time my voice has been associated with active labour, but change is afoot.
We hope that helped, Heather.
Yes.
And yeah, when you're a little baby.
Feel free to name it William if it's a boy and Jordan if it's a little girl.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's right. Remember, if you want to get in touch about something that isn't a dilemma or problem, drop into our DMs or send us an email to help@sextedbyboss.com. We also love hearing back from people we offer advice to. So if that's you, get back in touch and we'll speak to you on Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.
See you next Tuesday.